Hello everyone! This video is to demonstrate you the process for the year-end time off. What we will be covering in this video are 4 topics. First, the process carryover. Second, the setting of a new holiday start date. Third, the update of holidays. And fourth, archiving time off records. Let's start with the process carryover. We recommend you to use the automated process rather than entering the carryover values manually for a more faster way. So to do this automatically, we must first go to the administration module, HR, time off management, and then process carryover. Now from this page, you can enter first the start and the end date of your previous holiday year. So in this case, we're going to put January 1st of 2020 as our start of the holiday year, and as our end of holiday year, we're going to put December 31st of 2020. From here, you can choose the sites that you would like to run from by ticking the boxes. So in this case, we chose all of our sites. And depending on your preferences, you can choose how to account for rounding of figures and how to deal with negative values. So in this case, we're going to choose round up to the nearest half day and treat it as 0. So once done, you can go ahead and click on Calculate and Check. And here you will see all of your carryover values for each of your employee. Please note that the carryover process will include all the time off types that has an individual allowance. So if some of your time off types needs to be excluded from the carryover process, you must make sure to go and edit your time off types by going to the administration module, HR, time off management, and then time off types. In addition, you can also check the actual balances by looking at the carryover standard report in your report builder. But please be mindful that this is a standard report, so if it's not in your report builder, you must go to the administration module to get it, company, report builder permissions. At the bottom, you click on Standard Reports, and then you tick the Carryover Report. And then at the bottom, you choose which users should see this report. Once done, you can click on Submit, and then you go back to Reporting, and then Report Builder, and locate your carryover values report. Please note that the process carryover will override all carryover balances that are current in your system for all employees. So you might want to get the carryover value standard report prior to clicking on the Submit button. So going back to the process carryover, once all proposed values are correct, making sure everything is good, you can then submit them and they will be entered into the new carryover balances. If, for example, there's any values that needs certain adjustments, you can always edit or add carryover values via the administration module again, HR, time off management, and then manage carryover values. Now that you have your carryover process complete, let's go ahead to the second section, which is setting a new holiday start date. So to do so, we're going to go ahead to the administration module, company, settings, and then time off settings global. And you will see in the holiday year section, the start of the holiday year option. We change this to the date of the new holiday year, which in this case is January 1st of 2021. One thing to point out though is that you may need to adjust the expiry date for your carryover days, if not done so. So once you're done, you can click on Submit and your changes are saved. If you do use site-level time-off settings that has a different holiday start date, you may need to change them individually by going to the Administration module again, HR, Data Management, and then Sites. And then you click on the Edit action of the site in question and scroll down until you see Start of the Holiday Year. Once you are done entering a date, you can go ahead and click on Submit. But in this case, we're not going to change anything. We're just going to click on Cancel. The third section of this video is to update your mandatory company holidays. If you are using them, you need to put the company holidays for the new year. So to do so, you can go ahead and click on the Time and Attendance module, and then Holidays. And from here, you have two choices. Either you can click on the Edit action here and change the start date, or simply click on the Add button here to add the new holidays. Our recommendation is to always have 2 years list of holidays so that employees could have visibility on their calendar. The last section of this video is to archive any time off records. What we're going to do is we're going to archive all the time off records from the previous year, which in this case is 2020. So to do this, we're going to go to the Time and Attendance module and then Time Off. At the bottom, you're going to click on Other Actions and then Archive Historic Time Off. And then a pop-up will show up. You just click on OK. Once done, 13 historic time off records, or whichever cases you have, are successfully archived. There may be instances where, for example, you have a time off where the start date is from the previous year, so 2020, but the end date is for next year, so 2021. In this case, what we're going to do is once archiving all historic time off records, you're going to go back to the Other Actions button at the bottom and click on Archive Time Off. From there, you choose the time off record, and then you click on the checkbox beside it. And then at the bottom, you go to the bulk actions, and from the drop-down, you click on Return. A pop-up will appear again. You just click on OK. And now you will see that the time off record has been successfully returned. So if you go back to the time off records table in Time and Attendance and then Time Off, you'll be able to see the time off record that you previously restored.